In Chapter 2 of Rainbow Friends, players are heading towards a strange world. Once they get there, they will meet a very mysterious old man who is trying to cut the fence with big scissors. But he is surprised to see the players. They warn him about the dangerous monsters in the place. However, the old man doesn't believe them. At that moment, red appears and frees blue and green, starting this new chapter. Yellow is an important antagonist of the second chapter of Rainbow Friends, and he is the 5th monster to appear in the Rise facilities. Yellow is a monster inspired by a pterodactyl. He has a brown vest, a helicopter propeller that allows him to fly, and 2 long arms that look like wings. He has sharp teeth and a pointed tail. When he walks, he will keep his arms together and stand upright, but when chasing a player, Yellow will flap his wings with an open mouth. During the second stage of the game, Yellow will wander around looking for a player. If he sees a player, he will chase him, like Blue's pattern. Unlike other monsters, he will not instantly kill the player if he catches him, but will wander a bit away, throw the player to the ground, then grab him with his paws and fly away. Yellow will not fly away immediately if he meets the player in a building, as he will first grab the player, look for a place where there is an opening, and then fly once he is out of the building. He will not kill the player, as he will first fly in search of his nest. The old man we meet at the beginning will tell us to first find a safe place to land. He will have to jump and then land on the bouncy castle or in the river. If the player escapes, he will give up and go back to wandering around. If the player jumps to another place, he will fall to the ground and will die fatally. If he doesn't jump, Yellow will take him to his nest, where he will be killed. Some strategies to keep in mind are that when he grabs you and starts flying, don't jump until you find the bouncy castle, because landing on the river is too risky. Occasionally, the player can land on the Ferris wheel or on one of the rides and survive, but that is very rare, as the player must calculate the exact time to jump. If you are in a box, he can still grab you if an exclamation mark appears above your head, just like Blue, Orange, and Cyan. Don't land too late on the bouncy castle, otherwise you will be trapped outside the map. There are special occasions where the player is cornered by 2 monsters, and this is picked up by Yellow, saving him from being eaten, but if the player don't jump in time, Yellow will lead him. Some interesting facts about Yellow are that he is the only rainbow friend that players have a chance to escape from once trapped. Yellow is the only known monster that can be used by the player as a means of transportation. He is one of the 3 reptile-shaped characters. The others are Orange and Cyan, besides that they both have reptile eyes, but Yellow's eyes are more like Blue's. Yellow is the only monster, for now, that doesn't immediately attack the players when he catches them. This makes him possibly the least violent rainbow friend. Yellow is now the 4th rainbow friend to have his own hideout. The others are Blue, Orange, and Purple. However, technically, he could be the 5th, as the Sowers can count as Green's hideout. Many people suspect that the first version of Yellow, the one shaped like a duck or chicken, depending on how you look at it, and the new Yellow, could be related. However, there is nothing to prove it. Cyan is a new monster added in the second chapter of Rainbow Friends. She appears as a secondary antagonist and is the 6th monster to appear in the game. Cyan represents a type of dinosaur with a body reminiscent of a velociraptor or a diplodocus. She has no arms and her head is shaped like an arch. Her reptilian eyes look like oranges. She has round salamander-like legs and a rather long tail. The fact that Cyan has no arms could be based on a group of dinosaurs called Abelisauridae, since Abelisauridae have small arms, which is not very useful. Cyan will notice any player who approaches, and when she does, she will chase him and try to eat him. If you move into a box near her, she will start staring at the crate and investigate it while tilting her head. If you move during that time, she will realize you are hiding in a box, start chasing you, and will want to eat you, regardless of whether you are inside in a box or not. If you manage to escape, she will give up and go back to wandering all over the place. After collecting the 9 sugar packets, you will ride a roller coaster. Just before the biggest fall, and when it speeds up, Cyan will come out of the curtains and open her mouth preparing to attack. Then, you will descend, and the hardest part of the roller coaster will begin. Just before the final chase sequence, she will emerge from a broken railing as she opens her mouth again, at which point you must turn right to enter the garbage chute. Once you get close to the door, she will fall out of the chute and land on the mattress, though she will get up and follow you. Something to consider is that her movement speed is higher than the players. Once you escape by crouching down through the space of the metal bars, she will move backwards. Some strategies to have in mind are that when she sees you, in most cases, she will start chasing you, so you should hide or run away when this happens. If you are hiding in a box near her, don't move at all, because as I mentioned before, Cyan is suspicious of moving boxes and will investigate one when she sees it moving. It is recommended to never get cornered by Cyan and Green, because you can move without Cyan seeing you, and you can stand still without Green eating you. Some interesting facts about Cyan are that Cyan and Blue are the only rainbow friends that chase the player at the end of the game. Cyan and Red are the only rainbow friends that have no hiding places, since Green's hiding place is his spawn room. Cyan is the second most aggressive rainbow friend so far, behind Orange. She doesn't wander around as much as the other rainbow friends, as she only appears near the end of the chapter. She first appears looking at a ladybug in a scene, and Red wonders why she is so interested in a little creature, which may indicate that she doesn't do it often. Cyan could be considered the first female rainbow friend we are introduced to, although it is still possible that Purple is female, as this has not yet been revealed. She is one of the most intelligent hostile rainbow friends so far. Although Red is the most intelligent, he is not considered hostile, which means he doesn't count for this. Cyan's mouth, when hostile, looks like a bear trap. This has been all for the moment. I hope you like these new rainbow friends made of clay. Comment which one has been your favorite. Also, I invite you to subscribe and leave your like. With this, you support me a lot. Greetings, take care, and see you in the next video.